up YouTube? It's your boy Anime Specialist. So we are back. Last week's episode was a filler. It was an episode of Petite or Clover or something like that. So I didn't do anything about Black Clover last week, but this week the canon episodes are finally back, and it was a pretty good episode, man. There's a lot of things that I want to say, the things that I dislike, the things that I like. So let's get right to it. So there was 3 fights in this episode. I'm gonna talk about them chronologically. Obviously, the first fight was Asta's team versus Langer's team. We all know what it's all about. Langers almost killed Fenrir in their fight, and he was kind of crazy. And we learned in the last episode that he was maybe the mole that was giving the secret of the Clover Kingdom to the Eye of the Midnight Sun. But he doesn't know that. He's kind of unconscious. He's an unconscious traitor, and I think I know who made him that way. I think it's William, the captain of the Golden Dawn. But we'll see what it's all about in the future of this arc, I guess. The last episode ended with Asta concentrating to transform into his demon form, and he couldn't do that if it wasn't for Zora, because it takes some time and he can't really move while doing it, so Zora had to step in and go up against Langris. So we saw Zora trying to protect Asta and counter himself at the same time from Langris by using his magic circle. At first it didn't work because I think Langris' spatial magic was way too strong and way too powerful, so it got past it. And then we saw something that we haven't seen before. We saw Zora use his magic circle all over his body, and I think in this episode we learned that when someone uses their magic circle on their body, it uses a lot of their energy and their magic, and because of that, after they used it, they can't really do anything, man. They're kind of useless, so they don't have a lot of energy after that. So Zora was able to reflect Langris' spatial magic to him. It was even more powerful, but it didn't do anything, man. Langris got even stronger than before. He was able to just destroy the attack. We saw the aura right there and this shot right there, and his eyes, he looks really, really evil. We still don't know, like I said, how he got that powerful. We don't know how he became the traitor, but like I said, I think it's William, the captain of the Golden Dawn. We'll have to see in the future of the series, but yeah, man, he was really strong, man. It was something else. By the way, the animation and art in this episode looked amazing. I think it was really, really well made, but there was some shots that was weird, like this shot right there of Asta in his demon form. It looked pretty funny to me. I don't know if they did that on purpose or something like that, but yeah, man, it was a funny looking Asta, man. But then there was that shot right there of Asta in his demon form. I really liked his red eye, how they made it. It looked really, really good. But anyway, man, we need to talk about the Asta versus Langris fight, because in my opinion, it was really, really underwhelming. I thought that it was going to be way better than that, but like a lot of fights in this series, it ended in like one shot, so let's talk about it. So I was really looking forward to this fight for a long time, ever since the previous opening when we saw Asta fighting Langris, and it looked really, really good. I'm not saying that this fight didn't look good. It looked amazing. The animation and art style was amazing. One part of this fight reminded me a lot of when Asta transformed for the first time into his demon form and was going up against one of the Diamond Kingdom soldiers. He was really, really strong. I don't remember his name, but it reminded me a lot of this fight. It wasn't the whole fight this episode, but it was kind of a little section of the fight, but yeah, man, it was really underwhelming because it ended really, really quickly. It was like a one-shot hit. We saw Asta, kind of destroying Langris' spatial magic with his sword pretty easily, and then we saw him hit Langris into the crystal, and then it already ended, so I thought it was a really underwhelming fight. It looked really good, and it was a good fight, but I needed more. I needed more from this fight. But that's just my opinion, I really like this shot in black and white. It looked really cool. And then I like this shot right there of Asta just standing there where Lingris is unconscious. You know, that was a really nice shot. But like I said, it looked really good, but the fight was really short. It was underwhelming, and I thought there was going to be way more than that, you know. But hopefully the next fights that we'll see when they're gonna fight the Eye of the Midnight Sun, hopefully it will be better than that. But it looked good, I'm not gonna lie, it looked really good. I like this shot right there of just everyone going to Asta. You know, that was one of the nicest shots that I've seen in Black Clover. I really liked it because they're just acknowledging Asta and the Black Bulls for the first time. So I think it was a really cool shot, man. Just seeing even Mimosa's big brother was there, you know, so that was a really cool shot. I really liked it. Oh, and by the way, I really didn't like the fact that the fight ended with a draw. I really think that Asta's team should have won because we saw Asta fight, we saw Zora fight, and we saw Mimosa heal. We didn't see any members of Langris' team fight except for Langris, you know, so I really thought that Asta's team should have won, but I know that they're doing that so that we can't see a Asta versus Yuno fight right now. They're waiting for that for later in the series. But anyway, man, like I said, I really thought that Asta should have won anyway. The second fight was really cool, even though it was really short. It was Luck's team versus the captain of the Aqua Deers team, and it was pretty cool because we saw Luck and his teammate work together, forming a special attack. It was pretty cool. It was really fast. He took this idea from another team earlier in the tournament, but his attack was like 10 times 20 times stronger and faster, you know, so it looked really cool. The animation was amazing. And then we saw just the captain of the Aqua Deer by himself using his magic to kind of reflect the attack. It looked pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The thing that I like the most about this shot right there is that the creation that the captain of the Aqua Deer made looked like the Greek god Zeus with lightning, you know, so I really like this shot right there. It just looked like him, you know, just looked like Zeus throwing a lightning bolt or something like that. So I really thought it looked really cool, and that's how basically the captain of the Aqua Deers team won. Obviously, he's the strongest of them all in this tournament, so it doesn't surprise me that he's in the finals. The third match was Yuno and Noel's team, and we didn't really see anything because Yuno just destroyed the other team easily. But the thing that I liked about this sequence is the way that they animated Yuno's win. I really liked it. It looked really cool, so I hope that they continue to do that in future episode. He looked even stronger with this win, you know, so we haven't seen anything from Yuno's power yet. I know that there's a lot more that we're gonna see in next week's episode. So like we all know, it's gonna be Yuno's team versus the captain of the Aqua Deers team next week in the finals. Like I said, I really wanted to see Asta versus Yuno, but they keep it that for later in this series. It's gonna be amazing. I think the captain of the Aqua Deer is gonna win. We'll see. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good episode. It was a really good episode. You know, I really liked the animation and art style. It looked amazing throughout the episode. Like I said, the fights were really short, and the Asta versus Langris fight was underwhelming for me, you know, but except for that, it was a really good episode, man. I really like the animation and art. I really like the way that they fought and the technique that they used. Let me know what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Let me know what you think is going to win in next week's episode, Yuno's team or the captain of the Aqua Deers team. I don't remember his name, so my bad. But yeah, man, I do Black Clover reviews every Tuesday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things like Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer reviews on Saturdays, One Piece reviews on Saturdays, and Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin reviews on Sundays, so stay tuned for that. Also follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.